September is here again, and get ready for some gravity-defying performances, vibrant display of culture, thought-provoking dances, magical showcases, and words of wisdom from our chiefs. Right, chiefs? Chiefs? Hello, chiefs? Words of wisdom. Hello, chiefs.
Our chiefs are supposed to be the custodians of culture. If we talk about culture, it includes our festivals, our food, our dressing, our language especially. And today I'm talking about the language. Before I continue, I want to apologize to the chiefs and elders and then those who take care of these things. This is my personal opinion. I'm not mentioning anybody specifically, but it has started again. It's been happening for years and years, and we are in the festive season. Festivals are about to resume, and then we are starting this whole thing. I kept asking myself, why do we speak English during festivals? Like, you go to every festival and then it's basically language. Sure, sometimes if you're lucky, they add a little bit of or our local languages as part of it, and that's the end. The most annoying part, the most irritating part, the part I really don't understand is when our chiefs, who we look up to for everything, want to give their speech or their message, give their goodwill message, they're speaking English. How is that possible? How is that reasonable? I mean, who sits down and thinks that, okay, this is a good idea, let's speak English at our festivals? Seriously, it baffles me a lot. During this event, these are excellent opportunities for us to hear our chiefs speaking and then talking to us in, like the idioms, the proverbs, the big words, the local terms that we use in our locality, the terms to use in our locality. The chiefs are the people who are actually bringing these things out. Some inside jokes that happen in the localities that we will even understand. These are the opportunities that the chiefs have, the elders have, the events have to promote these things. Over time, our languages are disappearing, our jokes are disappearing, our proverbs are disappearing. You're addressing your people for the first time in the entire year. And for you to speak their language, speak the language that they understand, use inside jokes, use local proverbs, use things around your place for them to know that, okay, our place is still alive, and for us to understand. You are speaking English to them, and all these things disappear. It's no wonder our beauty queens from the Volta region, our beauty queens from everywhere, they are speaking on their local platforms, and they cannot even speak ever. They cannot speak their local languages because it's always English, and I don't blame them. At home, we speak the language to them, English language to them. In school, it's always English, and you are punished for speaking local languages. But the chiefs doing it, that is just gone too far. That is gone too far. If you ask for local proverbs and things like that, maybe you have to go get some book and look through it. And those are proverbs that artists will put inside books, not proverbs that even some chiefs themselves to be able to bring up their own proverbs, their own idioms, their own sayings. This chief said this, then there's a quote by the chief in our local language. But you are just speaking English. And you see, the explanation they give is just funny. Saying that there are visitors among us, so let's speak English for them to understand. It doesn't make sense. I don't want to use the word. Okay, you cannot say there are visitors among us, so let's speak English for them to understand. It doesn't make any sense. If you do that, what you're basically saying is that, okay, there are 10 of us in the house, and then a visitor comes to the house, one person comes to the house, and we say, okay, because this visitor cannot speak ever, we are changing the language in the house for everybody. Everybody in the house from now on, because of this single human being, we are speaking English throughout. Everything else happening in the house has to be English because of this one person. In fact, we are changing the language till eternity. That's it. No more local language. We are no more going to speak ever anymore. Does it make any sense to you? Like, look at this scenario. Does it make any sense to you? Okay, so you visit some foreign country and then they are celebrating their festival, whatever it is. Oh, because there's one Ghanaian among us, let's change our language. We are no more going to speak English. We are going to speak Akan or ever to the entire nation, to everybody else. The 99.99% of everybody else, we are changing the language because of this one person. Come on, let's stop joking. What kind of sick joke is this? I don't know about culture too much. If you even ask my hometown, I don't even know my hometown. But there's one thing I know very well. I've been shooting weddings for so long, I cannot even remember when I started. It's been so long. If Kofi is getting married to Amma, and Kofi is from a different community, Kofi goes to Amma's community and gets a father, someone from Amma's community who understands their language, their tradition, their rules, and their totems and everything. Who will be with Kofi now? Stay with Kofi's family, coach Kofi's family, guide Kofi's family, lead them all the way to Amma's house or Amma's community and translate everything for Kofi's family. So that even if there's a language barrier, when Ama's family is saying something. Kofi has a father who is from this side who will be interpreting everything for them. That's how marriages are done. And then here we are. Jometo is gone. He got married to an Ewe. How did he get married to an Ewe? He didn't speak Ghan when he came to look at the land of the Ewe people. No, he got a father who is an Ewe, stayed with his family, who did the translation. That is how it's done everywhere. Why can't we do this as festivals as well? Speak our local language exclusively. Oh, we have visitors from here and here and here and here. Those visitors now will even make friends here. Because if you are here to visit us, I am bringing you from Accra or from Kumasi or from UK or US or wherever it is, I'm bringing you. You are sitting by me. Do you follow? You are sitting by me. So whatever they are saying, then I'm communicating. It makes the communication go well. We are even teaching them the local language. And then it fosters a lot of friendship and connections. Fine. If someone from a foreign country is coming now to our local festival, Charlie, these people are going to be speaking well. If I want to attend this and understand what is happening, I need a friend. Then they're making a friend. Then me and they yourself are get friend way. You get my point. Then we are making a lot of friends, and then we speak our local language exclusively at the festivals, at our events. Do you see the logic in this? So now there's foreign exchange, there's cultural exchange. So that foreigner leaves to their various places now. They start listening to every music because they understand a little bit of it from here. So now our musicians are making a little bit of money. See where this is going? It's a win-win for everybody. But if you feel like 2% of all the population here speak English, so let's change the entire English. The chiefs them are own self way I know they understand. The chiefs speaking English, writing their speech in English for us, it's already in the brochure. It's typed in English in the brochure. So let's get the brochure and go and read. But please, chiefs, don't come to our festivals. Don't come to our events. Don't come to places where you have to exhibit and promote culture and then come and speak English to us. No. Charlie, I don't get it. The whole of last year, I've not shot any festival. That's on me. This year, I don't know yet. Because see, I'm covering the event and then I get to the chiefs that they're about to give their speech and they start speaking English. I lose interest. I just pack my camera and I go take pictures of other things. Because we need to be promoting our local language. See, we are here saying that things about Volta region are not selling. These are some of the causes. These are some of the root causes. Because the language is not out there. No one knows the language. You speak Ewe and no one understands. Your chief himself is not speaking Ewe. And he wants who else to speak the Ewe for you? No. I understand well. There was a friend of mine who tried to go for this Ghana's most beautiful some years ago. What she told me is that one of the serious requirements is that you want to speak your Ewe language, your local language, quite well. Are you with me? And you see beauty queens, this year's beauty queen from this locality, and then the person cannot speak in their local language. They cannot construct one sentence in their local language without adding English to it. What are we saying? What are we doing? What kind of sick? I'll give you another funny example. Those of you who did languages in school, I did a little bit of French back in senior high. My head died past everybody, so I'm not a classic example. One of the best methods for teaching any language to anybody is to teach the language in the language. What do I mean? In French class, French teachers have to teach French in French, not teach French in English. They don't use English or they are not to use English to explain the French. They have to explain French using French. That is one of the fastest ways of learning languages. So if you come to my locality and I'm trying to explain things, everything in English, when do you get to learn my local language? When do they get to learn our local languages? If you are in Chinam, chiefs, elders, please tell us. When are the foreigners? In fact, forget them. When are we ourselves supposed to learn the local language? If we are not speaking the local languages ourselves. How is that possible? Then you see chiefs and then they are trying to slay English. Hey, master, they are trying to slay English. We want you to get us proverbs in our local language. Speak it with confidence because you have command over the local language. You have command over them. This is so passionate to me. Really. I was at one event somewhere, I wouldn't mention the name of the town, and I got so down because it was an area community. They even had one other language that sounds so unique and so sweet. But the entire event, which was a festival, from start to finish, the emceeing, the awards, the water, everything was in English. I just packed up and left because why are we there? Then what are we doing? What are we doing there? What's the essence of going there? Let's sit in the house and watch Netflix 24/7. So I will learn the English and that is all. This is what I want to add finally. Please, at this festival, appealing to politicians and all that. The question is this: how often do they fulfill those promises they make? Like, does it really work? I've been tracking a few of them, and they hardly work. You invite politicians, they come to this thing, you tell them your grievances. They are gone, they are gone. If you are lucky, they come in and they give you some money on that day, game over. I'm not saying we shouldn't appeal to politicians. Sure, let's tell them whatever it is. But the chiefs, are we saying that if we ask around our community, look, where are our people? Where are our indigents? Where are our children who are at highly respected places? And channel these things through them. Oh, we have this family member, this person's families, uncles, sisters, whatever, is at Forestry Commission, is at Roads Ministry. The chiefs themselves, you get to these people to get to their bosses. Channel it through that side, I believe, will make a lot more sense than that. There was a festival I attended. The local community, their road was beyond bad. Their road. Look, there are times that you have to basically crawl. That community, some years ago, I'm not going to be specific again, some years ago, they had prominent people in the office of the president, in the office of the vice president. They did nothing on their road. And one day, during the festival, then they went to outdoor a statue of somebody in the community, you know, like one of the big boys in family member, be like that. How can we continue living like this? As consolation, I've left a free magazine down there. Go click on it and download it. It's about V for Visit Volta. I'll see you when I see you. Stay, man.